Go.
Hi everyone, this is RetroGamerDaz again, and I'm back for SHMUP Saturdays. So this is another new regular feature where every Saturday I'll give you the chance to vote on a shoot 'em up that you'd like to see me play, most likely badly. So this week we had 4 options, and it was UN Squadron for the SNES, G Darius on PlayStation, Thunder Force 3 on the Mega Drive, and Strikers 1945 on the Saturn. In 4th place, we had Strikers, so you're not going to be seeing that, I'm afraid. In 3rd place, we had the rather excellent Thunder Force 3 on Mega Drive, and again, that's not happening, I'm afraid. 2nd place, it was quite close, and at times it looked like it was going to win, but it didn't, and it was G Darius for PlayStation. I'm really gutted about this because I've literally just bought it and it looked really good fun. So that means, with around 32% of the vote, UN Squadron is getting played. Warning, I am terrible at this game, but you wanted to see it, so you can see me play it badly. So let's move over to the video now. Okay then, and welcome to SHMUP Saturday, and this is the winner of my online vote, which is UN Squadron for the Super Nintendo. The game originally came out in arcades in 1989. It's by Capcom, and it's known in Japan as Area 88, which is basically a manga from the time. Now Capcom wanted to get some more better known characters into its games, hence the collaboration with the manga. And they also did things like Willow at the time, which was a popular film in the mid-ish 80s. Anyway, they followed this up with a sequel in 1990 called Carrier Air Wing, but it never actually came out on any home systems aside from computers. No consoles got it. Consoles, however, did get UN Squadron, providing of course you were a Super Nintendo. Now there are 3 characters to choose from. They all have their own planes in the arcade version, but in this one you can pretty much fly whatever you like, providing you've got the moolah in order to actually buy it. So you've got a map, and you can only select anything which is in the highlighted area. So we're going for this first level, and let's see how we get on. So again, here's your different planes, but unfortunately I don't have the money for them, so we're going to stick with the trusty Crusader and see where we can get. Again, you've got limited weapons providing you've got cash. Some can only be used on certain planes, so let's just get on with it and see what happens. Really good music in this series. Now one thing you probably can hear me doing is stabbing the buttons, because if you do hold down the fire button for any length of time, you'll eventually stop firing, so you want to keep on going little and often. And you also don't want to die that quickly. Right, nothing's coming yet. So with regards to the dying there, one thing you'll notice is that when you actually get hit, it'll start flashing and you'll get the danger signal. Providing you don't get any more hits in that period, you'll be okay if you can last a timer, and you'll just lose a little bit of energy down the bottom. A lot of Capcom shooters have an energy bar, which is quite unusual to many shoot 'em ups of the time. They normally literally one hit and you're dead. But not with Capcom. So you want to watch out for the ground tanks, because those little bullets can be a right bugger. Now anything which is in red, just like in the earlier Capcom 1942 series, will reward you with a power-up of some description. So shoot them down whenever you see them. Oh shit. So as you can see, it only lasts for a short amount of time, and then basically you can get on with it and hopefully get to the end of the level without losing your energy. So we're coming up to the first boss, so we'll see how we do with him. And here he comes. So he's a big huge tank. You've got to watch out for those little homing missiles, but theoretically we should be okay. He says getting hit by So as you can see, there's a tiny little red mound in the middle of the screen on the tank, and that's his weak spot. So that's not too bad. First level done. There's a slight roll on the TV, but hopefully it's not proven to be too distraction for you. And now, as you can see, we've got a few options. So if we go for these little trucks, that should basically be a bonus stage where you can pick up a few extra points. As you can see, we've got a lot more money now, which is enabling us to buy a few more things. Right, yeah, so this is all about timing. So ideally you want to not do that and get hit by a rock. You'll fly around and you can have another go. And yeah, you basically want to take all these. You think I learned the first time we take them all down, and I'm not going to do it, I don't think. So again, this is a nice little respite to take you out from the normal action you would have. Oh, I missed it, bugger. And I'm running out of time now, so we are unlikely to do this. Oh, no, we've done it. With 1 second to spare. So we'll move on to one of the other levels now. As you can see, the geometry in my TV isn't the best. I'm hoping to get that sorted, but until I can get an actual TV remote from the US, it's proven to be quite tricky to do at the moment. Anyway, let's crack on. So we still can't buy any planes, so we're still stuck with the Crusader, but we can now at least have a full complement of weapons. And this level's really good. I love the lightning flashes that come up here in the background. So we just want to take down all these little planes, and hopefully we'll get to the end of the level. Oh, there's a nice little jib job you have there you want to pick up for more points. So again, like I said, if you use short bursts, you can typically take out these planes quite easily. Watch out for their little grappling hooks. And I think that was the sound of an extra life. So yay, we're winning. So basically every Saturday, because I love shoot 'em ups, I'm always going to showcase a new one. I will always give you the option to vote on whatever you want to see, and there's normally a poll on my Twitter feed, which is RetroGamer_Daz. And I'll try and get a variety of different systems rather than just one system. And we'll just see how it goes from there. Because ultimately, there's no point in doing these videos if you're not going to be around to watch them. And I obviously want you to watch them. Ah, dear, oh dear. Don't fly into big planes. It always ends in misery. So we're going to take a risk now and go for one of these other levels just so you can see a little bit more of the game. Still don't have enough money. Okay then. So one of the things I actually like about the music is, considering all the carnage which is going on screen, it's surprisingly jaunty and upbeat, and it's like you're literally, I mean, look at all these poor guys. That guy in that red helicopter, he had a wife and 2 kids and now he's dead. And yet listen to that music. It's like, it's the most cheerful thing ever. Okay, so we've got to literally take out this one now. Otherwise we're going to be in all sorts of trouble. So basically, if you obviously do let your base get overrun, it's game over. But we'll most likely be getting to a game over screen anyway, because I'm not the most professional player when it comes to shoot 'em ups. But then we know professionalism isn't in my wheelhouse, so it is to be expected. I'm feeling good about this run though. Oh, there's a debris, pick it up. Great explosions in this game. Solid sound effects as well. You'll find that obviously certain weapons are better for certain situations. I do like these bombs because it just allows you to blanket some of the bigger ships without fear of any comeback from them. Oh, a little bit slow down there, but it's actually helped me. A lot of people said this was arcade perfect at the time. It isn't, but it's pretty solid. And while there is a little bit of slowdown, it very rarely ruins the game. Although it did ruin my run there. Alright, well we didn't get to the boss. So maybe next time. So this is basically RetroGamerDaz. This was SHMUP Saturday. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will be back on Tuesday with a brand new video. Hope to see you then. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye.